So, all right, so our next speaker is Sara. Actually, I love pronouncing her name because in English, you'll say Sarah, but in Hebrew it's Sara, so it's easier for me. Agah Franti. Sara. So she's an entrepreneur, emergency room nurse, mama, and the wife to the musician Michael Franti, with whom she co-founded the nonprofit organization Do It for the Love. Sara holds a Master's of Public Health and is an outspoken advocate for the bettering the lives of women, health promotions and policy change, and keeping families together. Here is Sara.
How's everybody doing today? One more, give me one more. How's everybody feeling? My name is Sara Agah, and this is my 4-month-old son, Taj. And we are so proud to be here at the 3rd Women's March here in Napa to start his very important life of activism. We're joining women and their allies all over this country who have decided that it is time to stand up for truth. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, a sister, a daughter, a woman of color. I'm first-generation Canadian and currently living and navigating the maze-like immigration system here in the United States. I'm the child of 2 people who 37 years ago were seeking asylum. My parents, a young couple from Iran, were persecuted by the Iranian government because of their religious beliefs, being members of the Baha'i faith. At the time, a political revolution brought on a new regime and civil war. Homes of Baha'is and other religious minorities were being broken into, set on fire, people were imprisoned, tortured, and executed if they did not conform to the new government that was founded on hate and segregation. My parents had been temporarily living abroad and were left with only 2 options: return home and face persecution, maybe even death, or seek refuge and safety for themselves and their now 1-year-old daughter. Canada was the first country to answer their call. So they packed up their belongings and with their baby traveled to the other side of the world to begin a life of unknown. A life that wasn't easy. A life that began with many challenges, obstacles, and hardships. They sacrificed so much to provide safety and a hopeful future for my sister. Because my parents made a difficult decision and took the risk to escape discrimination and war, I am now able to stand here as an empowered woman sharing the message that respect, love, empathy, compassion, equality, and equity are necessary human rights. But what if there was a community who heard their call? What if their basic need for security wasn't valued or deemed important? What if their life was believed to be less significant than another? Where would they be today? Where would I be? We are living in a time that demands us to stand up for what is good, for what is right, and for truth. The United States is a nation of immigrants who have occupied this land of First Nations. Some of us have come here by choice, some were unwillingly brought as slaves, and some came to find refuge and safety. And now we are facing a massive crisis. We have travel bans and anti-immigration policies that are divisive, breaking down family systems and fueling racism and hate. Thousands of children separated from their parents by force who are incarcerated simply because they were seeking asylum just like mine did. The generational impact of the separation and trauma is yet to be understood. But what we do know and what we understand is that just as it was wrong to intern Japanese families in World War II, it is equally wrong to be interning Central and South American families who are now seeking refuge today. I consider myself one of the lucky ones. I was born in Canada and will likely not have to fear protecting my son from gang violence, starvation, war, or fear of being forcibly separated. But my life is not better or more important, and the love for my child is not any stronger than the love of a mother south of our border. As mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, we stand here together as sisters and brothers, and we cannot close our eyes and move blindly through life with these injustices before us. You may have heard the expression, strong people stand up for themselves, but stronger people stand up for others. Well, this is it. This is your opportunity to show your strength, and if you have ever felt a calling to do more, be more, or give more in your life, let it start now in this very moment. Look around you and look around with intention and empathy, and you will see that there are those among us whose voices are unheard, and you can be the voice for the voiceless. If you came here today with someone you love, put both hands up in the air. Now put your arms around the person next to you. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. And come in tight from the back. Look around. Look at this community. We are a community of all walks, faith, colors, ancestries, and that is what makes America and this entire planet beautiful. And it is all of our responsibility to bridge differences and provide real opportunities to those who are seeking a life of safety and hope, just like the one that was offered to my parents that kept my family safe, and perhaps your ancestors too. You chose to be here today to be part of this great gathering of energy. Take the feeling you have inside you now, this feeling of optimism and change. Take it to your homes, take it to your schools, take it to your workplace, so that you might ignite the same fire in someone else. Do not be afraid to use your voice to speak truth to power. Remember, we are all human, we are all one, and we all stand together in truth. I want to hear you guys raise your voices and make some noise. You are not alone, so stand firm and stay human.
Wow, Sara, thank you so much for opening our hearts and soul. That's the only thing I can say here. And the baby just woke up as she finished her speech. It was so beautiful to see it from here.